Hi guys, Darcy here. So if you want to see how I created those beauties from this, you're going to have to stick to the end of this video. Okay, stay with me. Welcome back guys. It's been a minute, it's been a while I posted, but you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining in. If you're an old subscriber, you're welcome once again. If this is your first time seeing my video, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. So we started off with the skin prep as usual. I had to hydrate the face with a Kiss Beauty mist setting spray, however you may put it, and then I dried off her face. Then I went ahead to apply my moisturizer. The moisturizer I used for this look was Embryolisse moisturizer, and it was my first time using it. The moisturizer is worth every hype that is being given to it. Yes, so after applying my brush, I went ahead to massage it into the skin properly. Like the glow that this moisturizer left on the face after massaging it into the skin is so beautiful. Like I loved every bit of it. So this is the end result. Then after which I went ahead to apply my primer. This is Stay Matte Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I applied it on the T-zones and then places that she's prone to have oil, so not all over the face, just on the T-zone and a little bit into the side of the nose. Then this is the foundation I use, L'Oreal Infallible. This is a dupe for NARS, guys. This foundation is everything. You guys don't give this foundation the due respect. Like, it's not full coverage, but it gets the job done. I used it for her face because there was nothing to cover. Like, her face is as clean as how do I put it? It's like a glass, so it doesn't need anything to hide or anything whatsoever. So I went for this foundation. I didn't mix it anything. If you know me on this page, you know that I am a mixologist. Like, I mix foundation like it's very ready, but this particular one I didn't mix it, and it came out perfectly well for her. Look at this blend, Look at this blend. Like, everything was so in match. I love this foundation. I can't even trade it for anything. So you guys, this is a sign to get it. This is a foundation stick from L'Oreal Infallible as well. I forgot to show how it looks like, but it's just a foundation stick, and it's a contour stick, however you may put it, and it's way darker than her skin shade. I used it to define the cheekbone and then the temple of the face and all that. Enjoy the process, guys. So a lot has been happening. If you are in Nigeria, you already know what is happening now. You already know what we are passing through, the cashless policy and everything. Like, guys, we are suffering. You know how long these days I trek like there is no tomorrow because of what? You don't have cash. Transfers don't even go, even if you decide to do transfer for the bus drivers and all that. It's not been easy for us, I beg. Anyways, this is Avo concealer. This concealer is very creamy and way too oily, yes, I might say, but it's very creamy, and it's full coverage as well. To some extent, I'll probably give it a 3/10. So I used a lighter shade and then a little bit of a color that is closer to the skin color, for the outer part of the concealer or the eye. Then I went ahead to blend in. You can choose to leave it a bit to dry a bit before you start concealing. However you may choose to do it, it works perfectly well. But for this look, I think I went in blending I started from the chin, then the forehead, then the nose before I came to the under eyes. That way it would have dried a little bit to give you a full coverage. Yes. Basically that is it. I know I've not been consistent with posting, guys. It's not been easy for me. Like, it's not been easy. I recently enrolled for a microblading and lash extension classes, and it took a whole lot of time from me. But I am back. I'm back for good. So expect content from now henceforth here. So look at the coverage of the concealer. I had to add a little bit more anyways, because I felt I needed to add. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Yeah, it's not necessary. But I had to put another layer, and then I blended again. So I am now a microblading, a brow artist, and a lash artist as well. So for your semi-permanent makeup, holla at your girl. For microblading, for lash extensions, holla at your girl. I'm available for you. If you're in Oka, and there is a promo currently going on in my studio, you don't even want to miss that one. Anyways, my model, me and my model, once she's on my seat there, we're going to talk like say tomorrow, no day. Anyways, the next thing I did was to contour her nose using the same contour stick that I used earlier, and I used my brush. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I used my brush to place the contour, and then I blended with my beauty blender to, remove the harsh lines and make it look much more natural. So I think I went in again with another layer because I felt like the first one wasn't really popping that much. Still the same process. Apply with my brush and then blend out with my beauty blender. So back to our country Nigerian G's. If you are here and you are waiting for Peter B and you're an obedient baby, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands in the comment section. Like, we cannot wait for the revolution that is coming. Like, these people want to use our brain and drink garri, but not in this age and time. Nigerians are awoken. Like, we are awake. Imagine that Nigerians are not watching Big Brother Naija. Nigerians chose to watch news 247 just because of one man. The revolution is coming. Like, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Let's just be hopeful. Let's keep praying. Let's keep hope alive. Like, I saw so many comments, like so many things about Christians that pray to God for Nigeria. Are they still praying? Will they still pray? I won't even lie. At some point, I had that thought. Like, I was so scared. Like, people were going to be disappointed and talk about how God has failed us and all those things. But I had to keep my hope alive, and I hope you're also keeping your hope alive. I hope you're still praying. I hope you're still believing that God will still show up for us, because He definitely will show up for us. Yes, back to our makeup. So this is liquid blush. I use my lip palette to create this liquid blush. That's the only thing I did. Blended in with my beauty blender, as you can see the process. Yes, and this skin work is giving life. Like, it's giving me life. Anyways, the next thing I supposed to do is to apply the setting powder. But before applying it, I had to blend under the eyes again, to remove the creasing from all those white that we've been doing every other thing. So you have to blend. If you have enough concealer already under the eyes, just use your beauty blender and tap, remove all those fine lines, tiny lines that used to be under the eyes before you apply your setting powder. Because if you go ahead and put your setting powder like that, you will end up having all those wrinkles, all those breaking under the eyes, and we don't want that. So this is our baby Merak setting powder in nutmeg. I felt it was a little bit darker for her, so I had to mix it with a lighter shade of powder to set under the eyes. And you know that when you are setting under the eyes, you are taking a very tiny layer. So what I do, I'm sorry I couldn't show that. What I do is I take this, I puff the setting powder. I take the setting powder with my beauty blender, blend it out on my hand first before I put it under the eyes. That way I have a very tiny layer of powder on my beauty blender then, and also under the eyes. That's how you get a very beautiful coverage of setting powder under the eyes. So I did the same thing for both eyes as well. I did the same thing. I mixed the setting powder with a lighter shade of powder, and that powder I used was CoverGirl. Yes, CoverGirl Spectrum. That was what I used to mix it. So guys, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the process at this point in time. See you at the other side of this video. If you have not subscribed at this point, you are wrong. You are wrong. Click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Help a sister. Hi, welcome back. So I finished the skin work. I did the powder and every other thing that follows with skin work, and of course I have to spray. You know I don't miss this one. Spray like 5 times before I finish makeup. It sets the makeup. It's a process of setting, like that way you're setting the makeup as you're going. You don't have to wait till the end of the makeup, and also it gets your makeup together. If it's dusty, if it's looking dusty, it calms the makeup down. All that. This is eyeshadow primer from Viavage Cosmetics. I basically applied this on the lid, and during this eyeshadow process, the NEPA people, they decided to disgrace their village people. They took the light, and I was not praying so that they will give us light. Imagine a country where you have to pray to God for a basic amenity. But oh well, you're already used to it and all that. So I couldn't afford the luxury of going downstairs to put on the generator, and I was just hopeful that they will bring back the light anyway, which of course they did at the end of the day. So I started off with a brown shade for the crease. Just blended it in there, nothing too serious. I used only 3 shades: a lighter brown, a darker brown, and then nude color for the eyelid because I wanted something very simple. Yeah, at this point I had no lights, but my phone still did a good work capturing the whole process. So it's not that bad after all. So this is the nude color that I used on the crease basically. So like I said, 3 colors: a lighter shade of brown, a darker shade of brown for the second definition of the crease, and then the nude for the all over the lid. After which I used my hand to apply shimmer. I think it was a silver shimmer or something that looks like nude as well, but the shimmer doesn't have color, as you can see. After applying the shimmer, I realized I didn't really pop as I wanted it to pop. I had to go ahead and put pigments. Here I was putting my pigments because I wanted it to glow, to pop. This pigment is from Candy Beauty line. Yes, and in Pearl, Pearl. Is that how they pronounce that thing? I don't even know. So yes, our light is back. The light is back. And I had already done the brows. I had to do the brows as well. I have my brow video. If you want to know how I achieve this natural looking brows, check my channel. You will see a brow video. I have 2 actually. So this is Vivanage Cosmetics blush Cheek Pop. It's called Cheek Pop. If you are a fan of cheek glaze, TM Essential cheek glaze, I would say this is a dupe for TM Essential cheek glaze. It's affordable, it gets the job done, it gives the same effect as TM Essential. Like the glow it leaves on the face after applying it is so amazing, and it gives you that dewy effect, that dewy finishing effect. Yes. So I just basically applied it on the cheek, and you have to be careful on how you apply it because you know it's wet. So this particular blush palette has been in my kit for a very long time. I didn't just know how to use it. The very first time I used it, I realized it spoiled my makeup. And how did I use it? I applied it after applying foundation. I went ahead to apply it as the normal liquid blush, and then when I'm blending it, it doesn't really blend. You will be having patches. Like I didn't realize you have to be gentle and all that. Like just look at how it transformed this makeup entirely. The dewy finishing it gave, and even if you don't want to apply extra highlight, I mean you're good to go. But I had to put a little bit because I love highlight. I love to see that light, that glow on the face. So I use my Taylor Cosmetic palette to light up the face, to add light to the face, Okay, so basically I think I was interchanging brushes because I needed a brush that is way lighter and that will not leave marks on the face because of the blush that I applied earlier. Like I said, you have to be careful when you are using that blush palette. So a little bit of highlight on the apple of the cheek, and you're good to go. I love how the face is coming together. And if there is something you want me to show you on my page, let me know. Leave it on the comment section and I will work towards that. If you are still watching at this point, you are enjoying this gibberish I'm saying. Thank you for being here, and while you are here, remember to subscribe, leave a thumbs up for me, share my page, and I love my 1000k subscribers plus. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for following me, for subscribing to my channel. I mean, who am I? I laid this frontal, guys. I'm still learning, but I laid the frontal, I did the hairstyling as well, and I'm so proud of myself. So for the highlight on the forehead, I didn't particularly put it on the center of the face like we used to. I had to put it by the side because lately I've realized putting it by the side of the forehead like I just did, it gives, I don't know, it makes it look better. So by the time the light start hitting on the face, that forehead will not be over shining like you used to in so many videos that I used to see. I don't really like that effect. I don't like it. So the face is well lighted up at this point, yeah, as you can see. Next, I did my lip. This lip is incomplete though. I don't know, it did not record. I had a low battery at that point. I needed to, charge my phone a little bit more. So I'm sorry I couldn't show the complete lip process, yeah. It's last time. So this lashes is from Kaima Cosmetics. Kaima. Their bridal sets, their lashes are very nice. I love them and I use them. So if you are still watching, I have a quick question. Did you subscribe? Did you like? Did you comment? Did you? Please do. So this is the end of this makeup. This is the end product, guys. Rate this makeup. Like the skin work, everything is just all together. The hair is giving, the model is modeling. Like, I love this girl. Forget it. With her, I don't stress. I told her, she busted out laughing. Anyways, so this is our outfit, our first outfit. I don't know if it's the best outfit, but this is just a robo, and then I accessorized her hair, and then we tied gele later on. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Remember to leave a thumbs up for me. Remember to like my videos. Remember to subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you.